is right behind me. And this is the Salmon Harbor whale watching station. On the Oregon coast. About 7:30 in the morning. It's really nice and beautiful. This is Lake Murray. It's just down from the whale watching station that we just saw at the Umpqua Lighthouse. This is the little lake that is off of the spot where we went camping at this weekend. It's a 1 mile loop around the lake that you can hike. And I do it each time I come here. It's a nice little lake. They do stock the lake with fish. It's a good place to go out in your kayak or paddleboarding and play on it's not windy here. It's not an issue with having a bunch of waves that you have to fight if you're going to go out and go fishing in your kayak or canoe. Beautiful little lake, right off the coast. We're at Winchester Bay. This is the Umpqua River Lighthouse. This is the trailhead for the Lake Murray loop that you can do. This is the day use area at Lake Murray. It's a nice little spot. Once again, we're just right up from the lighthouse and the lake where the trailhead starts. And then this is where we're staying, at the Umpqua Lighthouse State Park. Probably about a quarter of a mile from the whale watching station and the ocean overview. It's a state park out of Winchester Bay. Great crabbing, salmon fishing. It's called Salmon Harbor. This is a beautiful little campground. Pretty full this weekend, but a very nice spot kind of nestled in on the Oregon coast. And this is us camping this weekend. My wife and I are up here for 4 days just to get out and get away. Nothing special, but it's fun to camp in. We try and do some camping at the parks like this, and also we try and go out in some more remote areas where there's no amenities. I think I prefer those over this, but it's still fun. Okay. See how good these little fuel things that Terry got me on. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see if you can actually not chop any pieces into kindling. Have it still start with these fuel starters. We'll see. Well, at least the paper starts good. Secret will be to see if it continues burning when the little fuel tablet. They're actually rather large fuel tablets looking at it. I didn't realize how big they were. They're actually a pretty thick, pretty big fuel tablet, so that should burn quite a while. It doesn't really say how long they're supposed to burn for. Oh, they burn up to 9 minutes, which hopefully should be enough time to get the fire started without chopping any kindling, hopefully. Well, the tablet on the inside is burning. The thing is that's the tablet down there, and it doesn't seem to be burning. The fire started from the paper that I put down, but the tablet hasn't even started igniting yet. It's still down there. It's that white piece down there in the bottom. So the jury's still out on whether or not that is a viable way to start a fire. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it with less paper next time and just use just that tablet and see if it continues to hold it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, at least the fire started. This is the main reason we come out here, because this is Winchester Bay Harbor Salmon Harbor crabbing dock. This was destroyed last year in a big storm that came down. They caused a huge tree came down and destroyed this part of the platform, and they had to rebuild all this, and you can see it's done in steel into concrete. This was all done in pylons, just wood pylons, but they rebuilt it, and this was just reopened I'd say 6 months ago probably. And it's a great spot for crabbing. This is kind of a famous place for crabbing, and all up this river right here, which is going towards the Umpqua River. That's where they salmon fish in the fall of the year, and in the springtime you'll see boat after boat after boat. And I sometimes fish off of the rocks over here and go fishing over there too. But just a beautiful spot for crabbing and fishing. I would say world famous, but I don't know if it's world famous. I just know that it's a very good spot to go. And it's really nice now that the dock has been redone and we have spots to be able to crab again. It's been a long time. So that's my wife, Terry. She's along with me this weekend for our weekend adventure. That's heading out towards the Pacific Ocean. There was a seal right here, Terry just said. Someplace. There's a seagull over there. I don't see a seal. But anyway, I'll bring you back if we end up getting any crab. I want to show you what we get out here. But this is the main reason why we came down here this weekend. Well, for us just to get away and enjoy a quiet time by the ocean, but also to try and do some crabbing. It's not supposed to be the best time of the year for crabbing. This is end of April, and the best time to go crabbing typically is any month that ends in ER. So in August into September, October, and November is when it's best to go crabbing. The crabs are full and they got all their meat in the shell. They've molted their old shell off, and there's somebody going, I don't know what he's doing, fishing or crabbing, for one of the two. But it's a good spot for crabbing. Oh, there looks like a seal out. Oh no, it's a duck, sorry. False alarm. Anyway, I'll bring you back if we bring up the first cage, see what we get. There he is.
Yeah, I can.
That seagull was making some noise. Okay, here we go, throwing it out.
Down to the bottom of the ocean it goes.
At least with the tide going in, the crab cages won't go underneath. The reason I'm pulling them from that side and putting them over here is because I don't want the crab cages to come underneath and get wrapped up in the pillars down here. So we'll pull this one up too, so we can do it quick.
And is there going to be anything in here? This turned off.
Did it turn off?
Oh no, it's just looking at the...
There is a crab in there. There's two of them.
Woohoo!
They're small.
Look at them. Look at those baby crabs. Oops,
Oh,
one fell out.
Oh, look, they pulled the chicken out.
Oh. Yeah. Can't see nothing.
I better make sure that I get a better hook on that so they don't pull the chicken out on me.
I don't know if it's recording.
Yeah, it is. You don't have to keep saying that, honey. You gotta learn.
Well, I don't see anything.
It's okay, honey. I know it turns off. It goes to like you can't see anything. It's okay.
And he's going to untie it and he's going to move it over to the other ones because the tide is coming in. And again, we don't want it to wrap up against the pillars underneath.
Okay.
And this is all new to me, so forgive me for sounding like an idiot.
New to me too. Okay.
And here goes Muscle Man. He's gonna throw it way out there. There he goes. Good throw.
Okay, well, we'll come back in a little while and hopefully we'll have some crabs.
Okay.
And the good kind, not the bad kind. This is also another interesting thing that we have out here. by the coast. I'm about 2 miles away from where we stayed in Reedsport. This is Deans Creek Elk Viewing Station. It's a wildlife habitat for elk and one cow, as you can see in there. But I don't see a bunch of bulls out here today, but the cows are sure in. They have feeding stations set up through here that encourage the elk to come in. Here's some over here too. It's really impressive when you see them when they come up close. Sometimes they come really close, and the big bulls with the big branch antlers will come in. It's pretty cool.